At Brisbane International Airport, Australian Border Force officers have immediately pulled aside 3 women who are travelling together from Hong Kong after a detector dog showed interest in their luggage at the baggage carousel.
A dog has reacted to them. It was a narcotics dog, so that sparked a bit of interest for us to ask a few more questions. Okay, so a little bit of English.
A little.
Okay. So you're here for 1 year?
1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
Where are you going here in Australia?
South.
You Brisbane, Melbourne, Brisbane?
Brisbane.
Family? Friends? Who's here?
Friends.
Friends.
Officers must now determine why the detector dog reacted, so the luggage of all 3 women will be inspected.
And this all your baggage? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, you pack the bags?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's in all the baggage?
As he opens the woman's suitcase, Officer Adam immediately locates a large number of packets which appear to be powdered drinks.
What are they for? For muscle?
No.
No, for lose weight.
Border Force officers are aware that international drug syndicates often disguise narcotics as food products, and their suspicions are raised even further when the woman says they are not hers.
Are these for you?
This.
Not yours. This your bag, but this your bag.
Me and she.
Share.
Share.
Regardless of who owns them, the packets will be closely inspected to identify if they contain anything more sinister than the labels suggest.
I'll put some of these with X-ray and see if there's any inconsistencies. Yep. You can also weigh them.
Yeah, definitely.
The weight of each packet will be checked for any inconsistencies which could indicate they have been tampered with. Meanwhile, Officer Adam continues to search the rest of the woman's belongings.
Are you working in Australia or holiday?
Work and holiday.
Okay. Do you have cash? Money?
Money.
How much? 1,000, 2, 5?
2,000.
Okay.
Packets of drink powder have been weighed and x-rayed. Officers are satisfied they do not contain anything illegal. However, a swab taken from the lining of the woman's suitcase now indicates that their search is far from over.
So it could be they are carrying drugs on them, have come into contact with drugs recently, or were a drug user that does not have drugs on them.
The primary concern for officers is whether the woman is attempting to smuggle illicit drugs into the country. They have ruled out the packets of powdered drinks she is carrying, but a secondary swab is now taken from her personal belongings and her suitcase is x-rayed to check for concealments. The x-ray of the case is clear and the second swab test is negative. So far, there are no narcotic concealments. But Officer Adam now finds cigarettes hidden in the woman's bag.
Ah, right. These. Who are these for? Who are these for? You?
Together.
Together. Even together, still a lot.
Any more than 50 cigarettes must be declared so the duty can be paid.
Any more? No?
Woman says that's the lot. But over on the other bench, even more are discovered.
50.
Okay.
150. Okay.
If they want to keep them, they will have to pay hundreds of dollars in duty. But now, Officer Adam finds an item that definitely shouldn't be there.
So we haven't actually found any narcotics at this point. Maybe at one point the passenger has come into contact with drugs. However, we have started to uncover a lot of cigarettes, excess cigarettes, which have not been declared, and a small vial of what seems to be bear bile.
Bear bile is often used in Chinese medicine, but it cannot be brought into Australia without a permit.
Is this yours? This yours? Yours. Bear bile.
Used to treat stomach and liver ailments, bear bile is prohibited due to the cruel methods used to extract the liquid from the gallbladder of live bears.
Generally, the bear is kept in a cage, which is much smaller than the bear itself. It's a very cruel process in which the way they remove the bile. The animal is usually underfed, malnourished, and they'll extract it with a needle out of the liver until obviously the bear will die eventually.
It is an inhumane and disturbing find, and there is still the matter of the 1,000 undeclared cigarettes.
So today we've found the cigarettes on all of you, okay? And none of you have declared it like you should, okay? If you want to keep these items, you're looking at $660.
600?
Yeah, Australian. If you don't want to pay that, you can abandon them and we destroy them. Okay? You're happy to destroy them? All right. Now this one here, this is bear bile. It's not allowed to cross the border here in Australia. And again, you haven't declared it, so we'll be seizing that from you today. We are taking that, okay? You don't have a choice in that one because you don't have permission.
The seized items will be destroyed, and with the exhaustive search complete, Australian Border Force officers are satisfied that the 3 women are not trafficking drugs. They're now free to begin their working holiday in Australia.